Vážení pane premiére, vážená pani ministři, členové Parlamentu České republiky, vaše excelence, vážení přátelé. Vítejte na oslavě státního svátku Italské republiky, který chceme prozít dušu našeho přátelství. Indeed, we celebrate this day in a grateful spirit of friendship. The Italian Republic was born 80 years ago with the free vote of Italian men and women from the ashes of the Second World War. Quoting our President Mattarella, the birth of our republic was the result of a choice for peace, freedom and independence, founded on the rejection of violence in relations among nations. From that vote of the Italian people emerged our constitution, ambitious in its identification of peace and cooperation as the Republic's guiding principles in international relations. Quote ending. These principles continue to be challenged to the present day in Ukraine, in the Middle East, and in many other parts of the world. But the vast majority of people in the world continue to cherish and long for them. It is on these very principles that the European Union and the Atlantic Alliance are founded upon. The spirit of friendship among nations has consistently marked the partnership between Italy and the Czech Republic, finding a special resonance this year. Mr. Prime Minister, your meeting in Rome with Prime Minister Meloni in February paved the way for the development of a Czech-Italian plan of action, taking our partnership to a higher level of ambition and enriching it with several new concrete projects. The visit of President Mattarella to Prague in April, at the invitation of President Pavel, highlighted our common values and strong commitment to defending them. Both visits are an expression of deep friendship and trust at institutional and personal level. I am confident that also the second half of 2026 will see our dialogue deepening. And Mr. Prime Minister, your presence here today is a great honor for us and a strong expression of this friendship. I'm deeply grateful for it. My gratitude also goes to Deputy Prime Ministers and the Ministers joining us this evening. Thank you also to the many members of Parliament, mostly from the incredibly active Czech-Italian Parliamentary Friendship Group, for being with us today. This friendship, so visible this evening, reflects the chemistry between our two peoples, which is sensed very clearly in my daily encounters. It is a special bond that my wife Beate and I have experienced every day in the Czech Republic since our arrival in Prague exactly 4 months ago. It's a chemistry that permeates not only our political relations, but also our flourishing economic ties. Building upon 80 billion annual trade and over 7 billion investment stocks, our two economies cooperate, innovate, and contribute together to the resilience of the European economy. The business mission led by Deputy Prime Minister Havlicek to Rome 2 weeks ago is a powerful message about the strength of this partnership. Over 100 Czech and Italian companies, with the support of the Czech-Italian Chamber of Commerce, came together in the Italian Parliament, sharing their creativity, their pragmatism, and their respective industrial strength. And how could one not mention our centuries-old cultural relations? This very Italian Cultural Institute of Prague, the first established in the world, and housed at Vlašská, in the historic seat of Italian presence in Prague since the 16th century, is a living symbol of the enduring ties between our two countries. Promoting Italian culture in Prague is not simply about showcasing Italian culture abroad. It's about creating a space for dialogue where Italians and Czechs can recognize all they have in common and draw inspiration from it for the future, namely for a Czech-Italian cultural twin year. You will find this spirit reflected in the Institute's exhibition this evening. In the Baroque chapel, the custom designs of 19th century Neapolitan theatre celebrate our shared passion for opera. And in the garden over there, you will meet Pinocchio, whose story resonates naturally with the rich Czech tradition of puppetry and marionette theatre. Last but not least, there is the human dimension of our relations, nourished by encounters, exchanges, and personal connections that today are more vibrant than ever. It is reflected in 1 million visitors traveling between our two countries every year, and the many Italians and Czechs who, as European citizens, live, study, and work in each other's countries. And to the Italians who are with us this evening, allow me to address a few words in Italian. Come ho detto nel nostro incontro con il Presidente Mattarella, la comunità italiana in Repubblica Ceca non è tanto grande nella sua quantità, ma è grande nella sua qualità, nel suo dinamismo e nella sua operosità. Siete una comunità di cui l'Italia può essere fiera e contribuite in maniera fondamentale all'amicizia tra l'Italia e la Repubblica Ceca. Di questo vi ringrazio. I thank the Italian community for its contribution to our friendship with the Czech Republic, and I thank the Czech Republic for being their welcoming home. To conclude, looking around this wonderful gathering, there are many thanks I would like to express. Thanks to our sponsors, Unicredit Bank, Signor Vino, Axavera Consulting, Razzale Moravia, Dolcemente, Ferrero, Fiat, Generali, Manghi, Mattoni, Navalis, Pivovar Malastrana, Segafredo. Thanks to our partners, ICE, Comites, and Czech Italian Chamber of Commerce. Thanks to the many other parties who have contributed to tonight's reception, Farina, Lore Malastrana, Martelli. My heartful thanks go to my wonderful embassy team, to the Italian Cultural Institute and its outstanding team. A special thanks to the band of the Castle Guards and of the police for the splendid performance of our national anthems and of a European anthem. And the deepest thanks go to all of you for being with us this evening, and especially to you, Mr. Prime Minister, for honoring us with your presence here and for addressing us, your thoughts, this evening. Thank you. Dziękuję bardzo.